outside or off.
All right. You see, I understand what Daniela said. I agree with my wife, but I think what my wife said would have worked in a perfect relationship.
Yeah, a trustworthy
Means,
relationship where you both understand.
because I've seen in even on other lives I've watched where woman say, yo, them mother are going like they want to joke off them picnic. Now how can I take my entire paycheck and give you when that's how you speak? You're not gonna wanna if me say your mom if you get $100, you're gonna say, well the bills have to pay me only can get 60. You understand?
See,
My
man,
mom
it's not to cut it, but they say to move OC out the live. They say to move OC out the live.
Okay, so I just asked my fiance why is it that most time or he's always saying that I must not pay bills, and he said to me, it's his culture. That's one. Number two, he said if I wasn't there, he would be paying his own bills. And with me being there, his clothes has been taken care of, he's getting food. So he thinks within himself that I shouldn't be paying any bills because he would have to pay somebody to actually come in and do the housework.
That's true. And that's what I said earlier on. You taking care of the house can be your 100%. You taking care of the kids, you providing me with a hot meal, clean clothes to go to work. That could be your 100%, and my 100% is providing.
Because
you know?
a lady said it, said she married and her husband tired of it because she feels the pressure because not just he's bringing in the bill. When he come home with stress from work, she have to take care of that as well. So mentally sometimes he have 3 kids, the household make sure he come in and get him meal. That's a job. He goes out and work, and then at night time sometimes she still have to mentally be prepared to listen to him after work for the complaints and stuff. You understand?
I mean, you know watch that video then?
I don't remember, but it was somebody live or something.
And that can be strenuous too. And that is why I say, a man enough is say, all they do, are they woman cook and wash, cook and clean. Because it is strenuous for the woman too. Not because you go out there and a construction work you do and your work hectic means where she do her house is not hectic for her too. It can mentally drain her. Worse if you don't appreciate it. Worse if she clean your clothes, she do all of that stuff, take care of the kids, and you make it seem like what she do is nothing, or anybody could have do it. You know? So why never have anybody to do it then? So it all boil up. I just feel like the 50-50, like Lakeisha said, it could never be nobody living 50-50 down the street unless it's an agreement. Me and your roommate.
Yeah. That's what I said. 50-50 is like a roommate.
Roommate, yeah.
Put on your me said that to you already. I'm not living like a roommate with my partner. I mean, I believe in it.
So me ask you a question. If you're a billionaire, you only pay what I rent every bills and don't pay nothing.
Well, that's different. I said I'd rather pay everything than come tell about 50-50 me have to put on my half. Like, if you don't have it, then I'm going to take care of it. And it's the same thing. If me tell us that this month me not do nothing, you're going to have to take care of it. So that's how I believe it. But the whole roommate business,
Yeah, the 50-50
Especially when you work and come in and then you have to do housework, you have to cook and do everything. That's hard.
Yep.
I'm a hospice nurse, and trust me, sometimes I don't know my eye from my foot. But then you have to come in and take care of the man, clothes, finger work and stuff, food, and the house have to clean up and something. So I guess me just fall lucky. But me not go 50-50 again. Sorry.
That's why I don't tell people who they should seek after. So if you know you're a girl that doesn't want to pay bills, you don't want that type of responsibility, you just want to do housework and cleaning, you don't want any of the financial part of it, you don't want to have to contribute financially, then you have to make sure you marry a rich man. You have to know what you want in life, because otherwise you're going to sit there and stress out somebody who doesn't have that type of money to just give you that type of lifestyle, and you're going to end up leaving him, cheating on him, whatever. So you have to find out, what is it that you want in life for yourself? What is it that you want for your future kids? Like, do you want to be at home with them, or do you want to be at work and make your own money?
Yeah.
Yeah, hi guys. What I want to do, I wanted to. How you doing, Crissy? Hi, CMR. I wanted to just tell you, I do mine, in my family. What I do is that, because I'm a person who really like to pay the big bills. So like the rent, and I pay all the bills, like the light, cable, all of those bills. And sometimes I still would buy all the big stuff in the house in terms of the food. Like I will go to Casco and just buy all the big stuff. So like do everything what is it that she's gonna do. And I told her that, hey, you could save some of the money towards our house, and then you could use some of your money, take care of like some of the other food stuff and stuff like that. So we do that. And since lately, I realized, because we have a 2-year-old baby, so I also do pay all the daycare as well. So that all of that come out of my paycheck, and I don't mind it, because I feel it's more. I know, as a man, and I'm a Jamaican, but as a man, I just feel like paying most of the stuff in the house is more comfortable for me, and not let my wife, push for,
as a man. And to be honest, as a man, it give you some sort of self-power or a power. Because if the woman, if I'm living in this house and she pay all the bills, it's gonna make me feel less of a man. I don't know. Unless only way me can feel a man, unless I naturally know say I want billionaire and you would just know say I saw it go. But even if I'm making less, I want to pay some bills. More I make you know say, listen, me a man boy, yeah, me fi work, me fi go sweat. You see me? So I do understand what you're saying, and I'm commending you for that, because your wife, I don't know if you're married. You said you're married, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. You say she asks what she can do. You tell her the best thing: save your one, so we can own the property or a home or something. And guess what? You gonna feel just as equal when she say, "Oh, listen, you know, so we save up all of this because you use your money to take care of the other bills, and I was able to save the down payment for this new home that we're gonna get." You know, so it boils down to team. I'm an advocate for that, because I'm a testament of that. You understand me? We're doing it together. And that I have a friend. He's a manager at a nice company, and I said to him, say, bro, you need to get a woman, not just for, I'm not telling him, say, you need to go, but you need a team mate, you need a player that's gonna love him, but also make him accomplish things together. You understand me? Because you are stressing yourself on doing all of this by yourself, but guess what? If you live with someone and she's your wife, or she's supposed to be your future wife, she can pull in too. You understand me? So I do believe in the union, and I commend you, my friend, Fifi.
It works best that way, because my wife now, she has, like, she would use most of her money to just clear up some of the credit card bills and stuff like that, and to get back her credit fully strong and everything. So it was really a good way of doing it. But from ever since, my mind just focuses, as a man, I feel more comfortable within myself just paying the higher bills in the house, like just take care of that. And I still do have some money same way, but I'm a family man as well, because I do help my family a lot. So sometimes she cuss me because I go hard for my family sometimes, especially back home in Jamaica. So I do spend a little bit, maybe a little bit too much.
I can't understand.
And two, even with the men or the women who are bringing, because I know that my mom, she passed 2 years ago, But my mom has always brought home her check. And, you know, and then my father used to pay all the bills in the house. But be careful with that, because you might have a man and or a woman who is a spender. And for the person bringing home the check and saying, okay, you take care of everything, if that person is a spender by nature, your finances are going to be in shambles. So it's not just bringing home the check or saying I'm going to pay this or pay that. There's a big word that comes into all of this, and that's trust. It is trust. Can I trust you to handle the money I'm putting down on the table? You know, I remember when my brother was in the military, and my sister-in-law handled all the finances. My brother used to just put the money in the bank. It goes in the bank, and my sister-in-law handled it. Now, she was a spender, but she was also a saver. So whatever she got, after she paid the bills, there was a savings that they had together. But she also took off a little bit off of it and put it aside that my brother didn't know anything about. Because once he know there's money, he finds something that they need to buy. You understand me? And so you have to look at those dynamics too. Who are you trusting with the money? Are you trusting the spender with the money? Or are you trusting the right person?
That's why you have to be
know.
careful who your partner is, though, because you're not.
Yes.
This is what you have to know before you move in and you start sharing. You have to understand your partner. And a lot of times people ignore the finance part of a relationship and only worry about, you know, the other stuff. But the finance part is what makes most relationships fail.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree, Lakeisha.
Exactly. Good night. That's a part of the point I wanted to bring out, that when you're in a relationship and decide that you're gonna